No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Alright, well, let's not let Gale blow himself up this time. I'm gonna have to show this whole cutscene all over again in case people don't want to watch the end of the last one.
You said it was under control.
Well, I'll be right back then.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure. Like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldurs' grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
The Lash of Ball!
The Testament of Myrkul!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands.
Gale, no!
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
Trust me, Gale, we'll find another way.
More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than Mystra.
I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it. To struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so... very well. I'll stand down. To stand by you.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard. The Absolute.
Helm preserve us.
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, It's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketheric, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldurs Gate. We go to prepare the way.
A piece of 3? What? What's that? Oh, gotcha. So apparently the game didn't end, even though we got the credit scene in the last video.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light?
I didn't mean to do that.
You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing
Oh well.
that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Impossible. You are bound to it, and in death it will bind you to me. That is the power my Lord Myrkul has granted me. Command over the immeasurable legions of the dead. But he did not only give me power, he gave me the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Myrkul's glory.
So long as Night Song's in that cage, Ketheric will keep getting back up.
Well, wait. Ketheric. Learn Ketheric's past. I don't think we really learned his past. You did not hit that hard enough. Try again. Much better.
I seek an advantage.
Time to push my luck again.
Mm-hmm.
On my way.
That's a bonus action. This is an action. Now the fight can begin in earnest. The way it was meant to be. Alright, we got all the spell slots. Yeah. We have 21. What to do? The only AoE spell I have is my fireball. Maybe I just unleash it. Only at 3rd level, so I can kill both of those that we're closing in.
Knight to King 5.
Okay, I like that. 19. The only reason I'm doing this is to get able to come over here and deal with this problem.
Focus your attack, soldiers.
Oh, they chose actually a good target for that. Cast a dominate on her anyway. You wrinkly wiener. What other 6th level spells do you have? I think he's immune to necrotic, isn't he? No, he's not. Alright. High defense, though. Defend against this. Wow, he did not take any damage from that. I should have known.
Heading there.
Oh yeah, that won't work very well on Shadowheart. Those will all burn themselves. Wow, if I could speech. Oh, well, most of them should burn themselves. That was nice of her to wake up and immediately attack me. There's no way to get some healing just yet this turn.
Survival is all that matters.
Oh, we hit level 12 just barely. Alright. That's huge. Can't wait to see what level 12 is going to bring. That should be the level cap. Oh, a weak level fireball should do it. Perfect.
Let's light them up.
Glad to have you along, Gale.
Back in your cage.
On I go.
Target must be humanoid. Oh. I call BS on that one. Burning through all my level 2 spell slots, and I shouldn't do that, but it's fine. It'll be fine.
Still breathing, despite everything.
That's one way to solve the infinite health
Best be on my
spawns.
way.
Deal enough damage to kill him in one shot. Well, at least I hope that they aren't. Well, I hope they're not bugged out for this fight, but who knows?
I speak, they burn.
There's a reason I just used Ignis and not anything else.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours. You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the worm-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of mausoleums, the god of graves and age, of dust and dust. I am Myrkul, Lord of Bones, and you have slain my chosen. But it is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am a beginning.
Shit.
Alright, let's take a peek at Myrkul. Oh, he's blind because he's in range of the mace. Poison resistance, cold resistance, necrotic resistance. Makes sense. Do I have any other 6th level spells I want to try? Nope. I forgot to cast this before we started. Seems fine. What is the most damage I can possibly throw at him in one go? You know what? Instead of having the most damage in one go, 1d8 per level. Give you little spirit guardians there. Oh right, because bone shield. I'm glad I didn't waste a higher level spell. Wow, she actually got to be useful this time. Hey, you're not bone shield there.
Right away.
worth the cost. Fall by my hand.
Oh, come on. Well, if there was ever a time to drink a potion of speed. Like, don't you have, like, Scorching Ray, too? And the cold is 8d8. In a cone. It wasn't as much damage as I thought it would be. Okay. Are you kidding me, Gale? Is this a bonus action? Get over here. That was a good hit.
One life to my life. Sustain me, slave.
That wasn't Myrkul's voice. Oops. That is not what I meant to do. Give that back. Where'd it go? How much life do you have left? 45. It's 1d6 per level. He failed the charm against. Oh, he's still blinded too. Wow. Wizard made that fight easy. 2 fireballs to get rid of all the minions. Well, and, you know, the paladin did a great job too.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Whoa.
The villain is dead! The wretch! Together, we have crushed him, brain and body.
I mean, I didn't expect that, but it kind of makes sense. She was locked away and killed over and over again.
We pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword, my fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
I like that she talked to Shadowheart, not me.
Could sleep for a 10
Right there.
after that.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
I just wanted to see what she was doing. Oh, we leveled. Oh, level 12, everybody. Yeah. Max level for the game, I do believe. Alright, what we got? Heavy Armor Master. I didn't think Life Domain gave heavy armor. Or at least it didn't list it. But if I just got heavy armor from Life Domain, then yes, Life Domain is, I think, hands down the best one. I mean, it, or it's like tied for one of the best. I think Warcaster is going to be pretty important for all the concentration spells to keep your armor class even higher.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Mm-hmm. Please, I get another feat too. Oh, yeah. Alright, we already are at 18 dex. And I don't feel like pumping that up to 20 is going to be the best idea given all the options here. This might be good. There's been a lot of traps. Like, this is good enough to consider because of how many traps there are. Mobile might be good enough too. No. No, Sentinel's already... Minthar's already got Sentinel, so it clashes if you pick another one with Sentinel. Like, this sounds good. I can respec later if I don't like whatever I pick now. So I want to say Sharpshooter? Because I've got some really good hand crossbows. And Defensive Duelist is one weapon only, right? Or no. Defensive Duelist might be good too for more armor class, but I'm not playing... It doesn't seem like I need it. If I'm in melee range, I should be using my melee weapons. That's what they're for. Even though I do have 2 good hand crossbows. Don't get surprised that often in game anyway. The +5 initiative also doesn't seem that great because we already roll high initiative. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Sharpshooter on both me and Asterion. I think that's the way to go.
Enemies are everywhere.
Now then, to make Minthara even more insane, she's already really good. Like, Savage Attacker sounds great. Didn't use a shield. Apparently this combination, Sentinel and Polearm Master, is the wombo combo that you want. And Savage Attacker just makes it better. Or I could consider more strength and calm. Maybe I'll do strength and calm. Can't go wrong with that.
Seek and you shall find me.
What spells do you get access to? There are no 7th level spells. I'm gonna grab the one spell I forgot to grab. Because Magic Missile is really, really, really good. Insanely good. Insane enough to pick it level 12 if you forgot it, kinda good. And then Gale can build a wall, I guess. Ugh, Witch Bolt, get out. Disintegrate was great. It was amazing. When I used Chain Lightning, not so much. That is amazing. Maybe I'll do that instead. And the ability score improvement makes a lot of sense for him as well. Wait a second, you only have 1 feat? Where's your 2nd feat? Oh, right, because I chose Elemental Adept as one of the feats. So you do have 2 feats, technically. Force damage? Nope. Cold damage, but no. No, this is not it. Not the goal. You need some kind of defense, because your defense is bad. So I think that's actually the way to go. That being said, I might just kick Gale back out of the party and bring back Asterion. Because we kind of already saw Gale's ultimate end.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
You did well. Really well. And now the picture comes together.
I thought you were a
Absolute is
spirit
neither God
trapped in
nor
there.
man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those 3 against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese. These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
You know, I'm kind of grateful for Gale to be here.
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Myrkul, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the dead three.
So the real question is, who are you? But the real question is, I already know who you are, but when are you gonna tell me who you are, Orpheus? Well, at least that's my wild guess. That's my wild guess. I haven't actually got to the end of the game where they tell us, if they ever tell us, who they are. But I'm taking a wild swing out there and saying this might be Orpheus. Although Orpheus is supposed to be male. Spoilers, by the way. Well, not really. It's a guess. I could be totally wrong.
Hope is a luxury for those who have a choice. This is the battle of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Right, Kethric's Warhammer. One-handed Warhammer does psychic damage, only +1. The Reaper's Embrace. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Reaper's Rigidity. When activated, you can't be moved against your own will. Okay, it's like Shadowheart's boots. I don't even know if that compares to Shadowheart's armor right now. Oh, but this cancels out the armor. We'll have to try that. We'll have to try this out. I'll have to look at it. Oh. Can't target undead. Oh, we can't do speak with dead on him? That's... Well, it makes sense, I guess, but it's kind of a letdown, really. I really wanted to cast speak with dead on him.
Have to keep going.
Because if you kill the hag, you can cast speak with dead on the hag and get more. So I figured it'd be like that for everyone. Guess not, though. That Elder Brain was huge, by the way. I thought Elder Brains would be, you know, smaller than that.
If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
Oh, Minthara. I didn't tell her to go do that.
Matters to discuss.
Maybe she's actually a way more fleshed out character from here on out. Because she's been a little underwhelming in the voice acting department. I hope that she, like,
Time
pipes
to
up
pack it
and
in for
starts
the
being
day, I
awesome.
think.
but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long, and I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed, but after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited.
The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing.
Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
That crown sits on a gargantuan Elder Brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory.
We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorcerous Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
So you just want to go shopping? Nah, I won't ask that.
Book shopping? But yes. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away.
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
And be careful of people saying they got the answer to all your problems.
Come, there are important.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place.
I don't want to know what that
An
is.
elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
This happened all the time back in the day, huh?
Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a netherstone, and you're on the scent of two more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'm gonna keep telling her no. Otherwise, she's just gonna sit in our camp and not do anything useful instead of actively helping us in the city.
Your way is my way.
Oh, Minthara
Just
approves.
as your
Yep.
fight is my fight, but suit yourself. One awkward evening in camp, until we are free of this place. And then you will be free of me.
No, I don't want to be free of you. I want you to go back to the city and do your job. But Minthara approved, so I mean, I think that'll be the choice for the playthrough. It's really hard to get Minthara to approve of anything.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones. Power always has. But I shall not get too comfortable here. We must be free if we are to rule. And to be free, we must destroy this cult. And Ketheric's co-conspirators along with it. I know one of them all too well. Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think. I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
I feel like she'll get approval in one of these options.
Jealous? You needn't be. When Orin is in my hands, her agony will nourish me. She is the Iblis who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies. When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored.
And she just didn't say which god.
That those memories are lies. There was no God. Orin held me down in a cocoon of flesh, while a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear. I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
There's an approval option here somewhere.
There is no limit to my ambitions. I will enjoy killing Orin, but unlike her, I do not kill for pleasure alone. I kill to gain advantage, and we have the chance to seize the greatest advantage of all. Surely you see it. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
Okay, I definitely have to reload that option because I know there's an approval option in there somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it's number 1. The real question is will everyone else hate it when I say that? Who knows? Maybe we'll have to suck it up.
Now I know that those... I will find her. I will murder her. And I will smile.
The whole scene changed because Gale disappeared with his light staff.
It is as if you read my mind. Perhaps you did. In killing Ketheric, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
There's another... wait, there's...
In the long history of these realms,
Hang it.
few people have...
Hang on, read that real quick. They usually tend to say almost the same exact thing for every option. It's just whether or not they approve or not. It seems like they say the same thing for almost every option. Or they eventually get around to going back to saying the same thing.
We fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen, I expected you would be. But know this. What I propose is nigh on impossible. But if anyone can succeed, it is us. We have the prism, and we have the courage to slay gods. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. We could reshape the world. And then we will need no gods. We will be their equal. We will be absolute. We have a purpose and a bond. By my oath, I will fight with you while that purpose holds. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. When we killed the tieflings at the Grove, I was not in control of my actions. You do not have that excuse. So I ask you, why? Why kill them?
I already know the right answer to this one because they may have been through this conversation before. Well, the right answer. I already know the answer that'll give me approval.
A wise ploy, and it was successful to an extent. We did not find a cure, but we found our purpose. I am satisfied. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits.
Yeah. I have a feeling if I messed that last option up, she would have given me a beatdown much more seriously bad than Lae'zel. And she hits hard. I don't think I could take her one-on-one. I think she would wipe the floor with me.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
You need my expertise.
There are important matters to discuss.
Still alive.
Yes,
So
yeah.
progress.
Withers wants to say stuff, which is like, who are you, Withers? What? I thought you were just an
Shadows
NPC to
yet
respec and
fester.
everything.
The dead three united under cover of darkness. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
As much as animals do, right?
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them.
Wait, really?
Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer.
Something about the
Until
soul
such
imbues you with
time,
power, or what?
Be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. No.
Wow, a man of little answers and a lot of... I know things, but I ain't gonna tell you any of it.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished, as one, and as three. The Alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
It's the last option, though. I want to manage my hirelings. I don't have any. What do you mean? Oh, we leveled up. That means all of the traders around...
Fine fist.
Wait, no. Oh, that's Wither's symbol on the map. I was like, that means all the traders in the world. Who's Isobel? That's not a priest? Hold up. Wait a minute.
Aelin! Isabel!
What are they saying? All the traders in the world should have their inventory refreshed with new shit. I was trying to get it.
You were dead! I saw your body! I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing. There you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell.
Well, I didn't do nothing.
My boot crushed the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
That was Shadowheart.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Why does everybody want to come to my camp? You know the camp in this area is horrible? Because this area is horrible? Can we go to like somewhere else that's better?
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise. Very good. We look forward to it.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Hey, okay.
We'll see you later.
I mean, look, I get it, but wow. That was pretty straightforward.
Gear prepared. Just tell me what you need.
Your money. Give it to me. You don't have a refreshed inventory full of awesome stuff? I figured you wouldn't, though. The traders here haven't... Well, anyway.
Lady, light your way.
That'll do it for the video. And if you like the videos, the last couple that I made are doozies. This story content is amazing. So if you liked it, definitely leave a like. Leave a comment if you got something to say, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.